Yep. I know. Dude, you gotta stop calling me, okay? Yeah. Okay. I'll tell him. Whenever I see him next. Okay. Guess who that was?
God. No, I told you he never calls.
Well, Langdon's desperate to get a hold of you.
You don't say. God damn it. Hey, Jake. Hey, man, how's it going? Everybody okay with the passes and the tickets?
Yeah, it's all good.
Want to say hi?
Hey, Jack, long time no see.
How's the festival?
It's really cool. I mean, there's tons of people and there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
Good. Glad you have any Great.
Oh, she actually wanted to thank you personally.
Hi, Dr. Rabinovich.
Just Robbie.
Robbie, I'm Leah, Jake's friend.
I hate alarm clocks.
Oh, Jonathan. Oh,
Hi, Mom.
Clark? Is everything all right?
Yeah, fine. Had to stop a mudslide in Chile, you know.
How's Lois?
Well, that's actually the reason I'm calling.
Is this a father-son talk? You want me to butt out of this?
No, Mom, it's not that kind of conversation at all. It's... Sometimes I feel like maybe Lois and I shouldn't even be together.
Clark, did you two have a fight?
No, it's Lois. I'm worried I'm a jinx.
A jinx?
Well, yeah, let's face it. Ever since she's known me, she's been kidnapped, pushed off buildings, poisoned, almost buried alive, and who knows what.
What now, Hobson?
Listen, come, I talked to Davis. I think he can help.
Talk to that little weasel? What, you out of your mind? Don't answer that.
Listen, Crumb, someone's trying to set you up.
Oh, and you think Davison can help?
Well, yeah, I think he can help.
Let me tell you something about Davison. 9-10 years ago, he comes to me. He was assistant DA at the time. He wants me to testify against my partner, Tom Fasano. I tell him, no way. He gets incensed. He tells me, all you cops are crooked, and you all stick together. I tell him, get out of my face, or I'll be tempted to snatch you up by the back of your little three-piece suit and kick your butt out into traffic.
Was he?
Was he what?
Partner, was he criminal?
If I thought he was, I'd have gone to him and told him to turn himself in. I wouldn't rat on him. Excuse me, want me to clear out my desk. Oh, and Kreshkin.
Yeah, I know.
Butt out.
I got the message. You try to help some people, that's the like she gets.
And then I'll let Mr. Fries decide if he wants you to wake up again. Do you know what I'm doing now? Not using my windpipe.
There's something else you should know about me. I have no problem spanking men.
Charles, gun? Hold on a sec. This is deep stuff. Looks like the meat might be breaking up with Emilio. Afraid the magazines are a little out of date.
You shouldn't keep people waiting for 5 hours.
Not nervous, are we?
It's really coming down out there now. Whew. Hi, you guys. I really don't need a jacket because I don't want to haul that all around in case if it does feel like 80 degrees. I don't want to haul a heavy jacket on me, you know. It's okay if I get a tiny bit wet, but I don't want to have my hair all wet and stuff. But yeah, I gotta go to the chiropractor. I gotta adjust them. So again, sorry about my dull days here. Alrighty.
Last night, that was a good one. Did you see the fire truck at the building last night? Some moron got stuck in the elevator. There. Some lady, she's all nosy. Nosy people.
It's broke down, for heaven's sakes, there's a reason.
I called the other, yesterday, the day before, because their track was all dirt. Kay had to come back 3 times.
What a mess.
We got too many nosy people in the building.
Well, that's the way living in an apartment is.
Uh-huh.
Too many noses and not enough, nonsense. want to mess up my count, you know?
It's still raining out there, and I was right. It was a little hot feeling. So that's why no jacket was a good choice. And I might go to the cafe after, or I might not. I might wait for a little bit because I'm still not hungry. You know? Because I'm thinking about stir-fry chicken and stir-fry, but I'm not hungry yet since I ate like at 11. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Alright, so it might be a while until I get back home. The bus goes by the college are on right now, so I might miss it unless it comes in early. That's a speaker. Alrighty. So, if I'm late for the bus, I can read. No big deal. I came prepared. So, I feel chin hair like right around in here. I think I got one a while back, a few days ago. It was like, kind of like this on the skin, like, not poking out, but you know, when you go like this, you can feel it. So.
I never thought of grabbing my phone. All I was trying to do was close the basement door and then trying to get the house door shut so I couldn't get up in there. And Jasper had that under control.
Yep, yeah.
He was on the top shelf of the stairs. Cookie was had a corner underneath the TV.
Yeah, what did the grandkids say?
They didn't even, it was 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh!
I heard something moving around and I kept seeing, you know, like possessions jumping around. And I was like, I was half asleep and I opened one eye and I'm like, what was that? And Cookie, she'd seen it jumping over by the TV.
Right.
Scurried around the side of the wall there. Because I shut the door to the basement so it couldn't run out there. And I opened up the outside door, thinking, well, maybe it'll go to that door there so I can let it outside. Oh, no, it didn't.
I decided to eat at home. Chicken salad. That's my video from yesterday. No. Hi, you guys. I'm gonna play some games now. Alright? Getting dark. Uh-huh.
To get the arteries ripped out of your head.
Sinclair, get in here now!
For the hills!
Hey, don't worry, Roy.
Huh?
This time of year, when the boss beckons, it's not something to be feared.
Oh?
This time of year, it's roundabout bonus time. Hi. Ah, come in, Earl. Always a pleasure to see you. Earl, not Sinclair. Earl, come in, Earl. Ah, come in, Earl. No. Gee, I never noticed the fireplace before. I just put it in so my employees could have a place to keep warm and feel loved. Hot toddy? Hell, thank you. Toddy. Hey, I love that word. Toddy. Toddy, 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 toddy. Say it with me. Toddy, 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 toddy. I never really...
How is he?
Well, he's in surgery. What do you make of that?
Where did you get it?
It fell out of his aunt's hand in the ambulance. Kept mumbling something about a curse.
It's a scarab. An amulet in the shape of a dung beetle.
That's very nice.
Beetles were a symbol of rebirth to the Egyptians. Very significant.
What do you make of the hieroglyphics?
It's an inscription. They were often commemorative and historical. I'd love a shot at translating this. Is it okay?
You can have it. I've got enough curses in my life right now.
Okay.
Miss Hobson, your friend is out of surgery. He's stable, but he's got a high fever and an unusual rash. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Okay, well, you can wait if you want, but he's not going to be seeing anybody until that fever goes down.
Yes. Yes, I will. I will come with you.
Amazing.
You've made me happy. Promise me something. Promise me you will always wear them.
Of course, Ali. I'll never take them off.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Okay, I got the first line of the inscription.
The killer's MO is to inflict blunt force trauma to the victim's head. And in Miss Konvichka's case, this was a pickaxe. There's the dichotomy of a peaceful sleep and this horrible, brutal murder. In one of the rooms, there's a newspaper that we discovered has an article about the Cernex murder, and it is displayed. And we also discovered that he has found what he trained, and he's displayed it in the box.
Similar to the other cases. I'm concerned at this point in time because the number of people being killed continues to rise, and we're no closer to catching them than we were.
God, you guys, I feel tired. I could go to bed. Tempting. So don't mind me if you see games for the last few minutes here. So
Starts moving to get out. You was wearing blue jeans, a long sleeve shirt, glasses, and a belt. And I'm struck by how small this guy is. I mean, he was not very tall, like 135 pounds. Man, how can something that small have inflicted so much damage? He didn't really talk. Didn't have anything to say. I stuck my hand out and just said, "I'm through." And
yeah, I'm gonna play a couple more games, guys, so I'm still feeling hair. You know those hairs that, you know, that might be like tucked in a little bit? I feel one right around in here. Might have to get it out with tweezers like I did before if I be very, very persistent and just pull it out like that, you know. But I'll probably do that later. So you see me a little red right here, that's why. There's nothing else going on today, I guess. I'm just pretty bored.
Sugar Crush. I-16, I-24, N-40, I-28, N-36. Round over.
They also found bloodied bedding and baby clothes, a blood-stained diaper, and wipes. A tube of Astroglide and a pair of jeans with bloodstains were additionally located, and this blood was later determined to belong to Amora.
We were initially told that the crime had occurred in a, for lack of a better term, a front bedroom just off the living room there in the house. And they had even gone so far as to use some fake blood, if you will. And, you know, we're approaching Halloween time now. We're familiar with fake blood and all that, but they had...
So there was a staged crime scene?
There was a staged crime scene. And we, for lack of a better term, fell for it. And that's where we concentrated our investigation and our efforts. As we went further into the investigation and brought these other people in, other investigators from these other agencies, they discovered the actual crime scene, which was in a back.
They meant good, but sometimes when you have a good heart and you're in this kind of world where there is a spiritual warfare and there is a 3D mentality, and Michael was very much evolved into a 4D and 5D state of consciousness. He was very awakened and very much could see and sense energies and sense, you know, what was not good for him. And you know, they would have, that's why a lot of people hated Michael, and they directed a lot of evil towards him, you know, malintent, you know, spiritual attacks to kind of, you know, crush him and bring him down, because people fear what they can't understand and what they don't know. So this is, again, just my, you know, my opinions, what I get spiritually from Spirit. You don't have to agree, but I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Love your family. I'll leave it on that note.
Their favorite dish, he said, something like that. So they were buried with these things. Weapons were buried around them for their protection. Oh, this is interesting. He's showing me these homes that they had, that they built. They're kind of like mud and grass and stuff, but he's showing that they would sometimes bury loved ones under their homes, not like in the yard, but under their homes.
Would that haunt their house?
They didn't believe in that. Yeah, they didn't believe in that. They did believe in entities. They did believe in spirit, but they didn't believe that. They didn't believe in it as evil or dangerous or anything like that. Okay. But they did do that for protection, depending on where they lived, he said, because some places were they would flood, which I think we're going to get into that later about the climate and stuff, because it was different than we had. Yeah. But he's showing
mistreated by Brianna. This included an incident that had happened just a week prior to Bentley's death on August 9th. When the 2-year-old had been found unconscious in the bathtub, and EMS had to respond to the home. According to Brett, his fiancée had left his son alone for less than 10 minutes when she heard a thud that sounded like him falling. She would then find Bentley limp. He also said that he believed that the child had been underwater for about 5 or 6 minutes when he was found. But if Brianna heard a thud, why would he have been submerged for that long? Didn't she immediately go check on the little boy when she heard something that sounded like him falling? Guess not. On another occasion, the father admitted to watching his fiancée punch Bentley in the face really hard and strike him with a belt. When he was asked by stunned officers why he had never left and taken his son away from the very clear danger that was Brianna, he replied
that God only loved me. It was easier for me to openly and honestly look at my life. I wanted to learn as much as I could. I had so many questions. God loves me the way I love my children. Even when they do something wrong, I still love them. I'm not happy with their actions, but that doesn't change my love for them. I hurt them, and I make them take responsibility for their actions. I had taken parenting classes and read all I could find so I wouldn't make the same mistakes my parents did raising kids. He showed me that even though I wasn't physically abusing my kids, I was killing them with my words. That is just bad. I could feel their pain. I felt like such a failure. I just kept repeating, "I'm so sorry," over and over again. He just kept on loving me. When the life review was over, he placed in front of me why I came to Earth. I was so amazed. I was floored at how important we all are to God, especially how important I was to God. I didn't think he knew I even existed. All the years I was beating myself.